Hey guys, I am still recovering from this bug. I'm so sorry. With fibromyalgia has plagued my body for, well, since 2009. So it takes me a while to recover when I do get sick. So one thing that I have always said is that whenever I push myself too hard or too far, I've always felt like God forces me to rest whenever I don't make time for it myself. I tend to get sick or very run down, and I really think that is God's way of forcing me to take that time to heal myself, heal my body. Well, when I am sick, I often spend a lot of time in my Bible or watching sermons online, and this past weekend was no different. So it gave me a lot to think about and a lot that I just want to share with you guys. Um, one of those things was from my own pastor's sermon from this weekend. I want to share this little clip and two different things that I thought about that I want to share in today's episode. I want to share this clip right here, so listen to this real quick.
I don't have time to serve. Someone else can serve me every week at church. They can pick me up on a golf cart. They can say hello to me at the door. They can take care of my kids. They can serve instead of thinking, I don't have time to serve because I'm practicing self-care. Some of you might be. Others of you, you've mastered the art of selfishness. Literally not doing anything for anybody else and no real spiritual fruit. And we find ourselves dressing up the flesh. But Jesus didn't call us to dress up the flesh, but to crucify it, to die to it.
So he says, Jesus didn't call us to dress up the flesh, but to crucify it. And I just think that is such a good reminder for us, especially if you are like me and trying to grow a YouTube channel right now. We can really get into, I see a lot of selfish mindsets out there, and I just want to encourage all of you to continue to give back to others. I know me, especially when I get in video editing mode and I just don't want to be interrupted. It's really hard. Um, or well, I should say it's really easy to get so focused on that you don't have the time to look out for others or give back to others. And especially right now, since I am doing this full time, I'm not out in the community like I used to be. And so I have to be very um, mindful of trying to go the second mile when I am out in the community, because I feel like I've become such a hermit. Now that I'm at home working on videos so much, I tend to get in my shell and be very, I don't want to say antisocial, but it's kind of that, you know. It's real easy to disconnect from the world these days, right? So anyway, I don't know where I'm too sick to, my brain is a fog and I'm too sick to make things make sense. So hopefully whoever needs to hear this understands what I'm trying to say. And then also another thing that made me think about, and I wanted to apply it to anyone trying to grow a YouTube channel. I often think about um, some advice that my past mentor, now I was the marketing and membership director at my local chamber of commerce for many years, and my boss uh, was my mentor, and he was a very well-known, well-liked individual in our community. I learned so much from him, and I think this was one of the things that he used to always say, but I keep trying to think, was it him that always said that, or am I thinking of someone else that I've learned from that has always said this? But I think it was him. But anyway, he used to always say, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And that is so important. So just remember, as you're making videos, it's easy to get wrapped up in the me, I, but remember what you're actually doing it for. If you're really just doing this to make money, um, that's going to show. And even if people follow you in the beginning, they're not going to stick around for long if they start to recognize a selfish undertone, you know. Um, just remember, if you're doing this for a purpose, if you're trying to give back in some way, that is what is going to make you successful in the long run. And yeah, you might blow up in the beginning because of something that you try or you learn, but um, you've got to be transparent and authentic. And if you're not, people will catch on to that eventually. So just keep that in mind. So, anyway, those are just a few things I wanted to share today. I'm hoping as the week progresses, I continue to feel a little bit better. I'm only getting little spurts of energy here and there, and then it's like running me down really fast. So, anyway, if you are doing this challenge, please do comment and let me know how your channel is doing and any tips that you have discovered that you think have been helpful. Post them in the comments. Let's all have a conversation and learn from each other. And I look forward to hearing from everyone. And remember to go the second mile today for someone in your life and with your resources.